second investor profile is income generation, remember. So this profile looks something like as follows. Maybe 10% in cash, 25% in bonds, 25% in annuities, I'll explain that in a moment, and 40% in income generating equities. Now, income generating equities or stocks, equities is a fancy name for stocks, we define as anything over 2%. There are a lot of income generating equities such as limited partnerships, real estate investment trusts, also known as REITs. And again, we'll define all these terms in the later modules, but I want you to understand that income generating stocks aren't all created equal. So there are a lot of good, large companies that pay a dividend over 2%. So in our equities course, we'll teach you how to do your research to find income generating equities. But income generating equities are also much different from growth equities. Growth equities don't pay a dividend. So essentially what you are looking for as the income generator is stocks that pay a great dividend, and the dividend has been consistently increasing, because as the income investor, you want to make sure your income, you're going to get a raise. Obviously, there's no way to make sure of that, but you're going to try to do your research, and we will teach you how to find those stocks. Now, in income generation, there is a time and a place where you may be able to use options to generate your income. So even though I'm giving the breakdown without including options, this is a way that you could modify to fit your needs. If you're looking for income, there are options income strategies that would generate income. This is something that we also have a course on, that we can teach you how to do different income strategies, but it's one modification, and I would actually put it in place of some of the equities piece. So when I say 40% in equities, if you're going to add in options, I would put it within that 40% and not replace any other of the asset classes. But you can incorporate options in your income generation strategy. The 25% in annuities piece for income. We also have an annuities course that explains all the different types of annuities, but the reason why you as the income generation investor need annuities is because they're the only investment that give you so many options with your income. You can either hand your cash to the insurance company in exchange for an income payment that would be just like a pension or Social Security. So there's no longer a cash bucket. You're giving them that in exchange for a consistent lifetime stream of income. Again, like a pension or Social Security. There's no cash bucket to tap into. So that's called annuitization. For income, for people that want income, you have two stages to an annuity. You have the stage where you're depositing money and you're growing the assets and you're deferring the gains, you're letting them grow. And then when you turn on the income in the annuity, you will have several choices. Some annuities have some fancy bells and whistles that allow you to have choices on the income. Or you can do annuitization, which is what I explained before. And again, we'll get into more specifics in this in the annuities courses, but the reason why this is important for you as the income generator is because this will be the one piece of your portfolio. If you don't already have a pension, this will be the one piece of your portfolio that is consistent income. So you can calculate your income and your bills off of this piece of your asset. So this is why I say 25% is a prudent number. We at Nova wouldn't recommend you going over 50%. That's our personal preference. The reason is because some annuities have a long-term contract.